This is going to be a more of a theoretical based video where I'm going to teach you how to optimize target CPA, target ROAS, and how to scale using the stair-step method that I learned from Solutions 8, right? So the main thing I'm going to cover in this video is going to be how to optimize TCPA and target ROAS, and the scaling phase is going to be explained in here because it's a lot of text that I have prepared for you, which you can read it at your own pace. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me in the comments or in a DM. You can easily DM me on X, right? I would love to connect there. Feel free to reach out to me whenever you want. Now, we covered the basics in this course, in this 9 video. You kind of got the basics. You know what you need to do. You know how to launch, how to structure, how to do everything. Now, what happens after you get those initial conversions? What happens when you want to scale? Well, you can scale your account by using an open bidding strategy, which is maximize conversions or maximize conversion value. And here, I'm going to put this one like this. I recommend scaling your stuff with maximized conversion value. Usually it's much easier. But if you want more control, and a lot of advertisers want a lot of control and they want, how can I say it, consistency when it comes to their sales, I suggest you to switch to a target ROAS or a target CPA depending on how your store is structured. Like I already explained this in day 2 or day 3. So both ways, if you're choosing an open bidding strategy like maximize conversion value or a restrictive bidding strategy like target ROAS, both ways are good. Right now, I want to teach you how to scale and what to do when that happens with target CPA or target ROAS. I want you to take this information and know what to do in a specific situation, because I cannot be over your shoulder. Only if you hire us, so we can basically do this for you. I want you to know what to do in different scenarios, right? I want to say this straight from the bat. If you're a beginner, I suggest you to not touch target ROAS or target CPA because you might just fuck up your performance. But if you actually know what you're doing and you have a little bit of knowledge, this is what you got to do. I prepared here a couple of scenarios and I'm going to just go through them. So this is for target CPA. This is the scenario. This is the potential things that you can do to improve the performance. Now, your current daily ad spend is full and your CPA exceeds the target CPA, it's higher than your target CPA. The thing that you can do is you can increase your target CPA by 10 to 20%. The second scenario, your daily spend is less than 80% of the daily budget and your actual CPA is higher than your target CPA. What you can do is you can decrease your TCPA by about 20% to increase impressions and ad spend. Now, the third scenario, when you're spending your fully daily spend and your actual CPA is lower than your target CPA, which is a good scenario to actually be in, you have 2 actions that you can take. You can increase the target CPA to reduce the average CPC and possibly decrease the ad spend, or you can lower the target CPA that you have adjusted and set it to your average cost per conversion in the last 7 to 14 days and let Google continue to spend and potentially improve with time, right? The fourth scenario that you can do is when you're spending less than 80% of the daily budget and your also CPA is less than your target CPA. In this case, you can decrease the target CPA by 20% to increase impressions and ad spend. And your current CPA, target CPA, might be set too high in this scenario and the campaign has a limited reach. Now, the fifth scenario is the ideal scenario, and when you're spending your daily budget and the CPA is matching with your target CPA. In this case, the campaign is hitting your target CPA while utilizing the entire daily budget, and not necessarily no action is needed in this scenario. But what you can do is you can increase the daily budget by about 20 to 15% if the TCPA is stable in the last 10 to 14 days. And this is what you can do in order to manage to scale and improve the performance of this ideal scenario. I hope that this one gives you a better understanding of the target CPA. Maybe it seems complicated. What you can do is you can always download this document right here and you can study on your own and you can see, hey, the second scenario matches my situation. Now you know exactly what you can do. And this document, by the way, is free in the description down below. Now let's move on to target ROAS. This is going to be fun. Now, the first scenario, you're hitting your daily spend, but the ROAS is higher than your target ROAS. Then what you can do is you can increase your target ROAS by 20 to 20%. The second scenario is when your current daily budget is less than 80% of your daily budget, like let's say that you're spending, I don't know, $60 when your daily budget is like around 100, but your ROAS is higher than your desired ROAS, you can slightly decrease the target ROAS by about 10 to 20% to increase impressions and ad spend as well. The third scenario is your current daily ad spend is hitting your daily spend, like you're spending your full budget, but your ROAS is lower than your target ROAS. What you can do, this is going to be a common for a lot of advertisers. You can increase your target ROAS to reduce the average CPC and possibly decrease the ad spend, right? The third scenario is you can decrease your target ROAS and just set it up to your average ROAS in the last 7 to 14 days, and you can let Google continue to spend and possibly improve with time. And the fourth scenario is going to be when you're spending less than your 80% of your daily budget, but your ROAS is lower than your target ROAS. In this case, you can reduce your target ROAS by 10 to 20% to increase the number of impressions and also the ad spend. Your current target ROAS might be set too high in this scenario and the campaign has a limited reach, right? Now, the last scenario, you're hitting your daily spend, all good, and you're hitting your desired ROAS. In this campaign, no action is necessarily needed, but in case you want to improve even further, you can increase the daily budget by about 10 to 15% if the target ROAS is stable in the last 10, 14 days. The stair-step method, it's fairly very long, and what I want you to do is download this so you can go on your own flow and read and understand how to actually scale, because this is just going to be me just reading through, and I hope that you will actually understand it better just by reading it and understanding it on your own pace. So if you have any questions, as I said, you can always hit me up in DMs on X, or you can just leave a comment and I'll try to respond to you. So if you enjoyed this video, maybe you want to leave a like, I would appreciate it, or subscribe. If you would like to work with my agency, you can check the link in the description, or you can just scroll in this document where you can check some previous clients' results, and you can just book a call by using this link, and we'll see if we are a good fit for each other, right? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next videos, and thank you so much for watching the whole course. I hope that you got a lot of understanding, and yeah, I'll see you in the next ones. Have a good one. Bye.